Victor Galvan. Yeah. 24/7 mindset. Yeah. 24/7 mindset. Let's go. 24/7 mindset.
Do you plan like I don't want to sound like it's a kid thing, but like field trips, like something like that, like a trip, because my wife's father worked for a place called Jordan's Furniture, and they were doing so good one year that they took the whole company and flew them to I think it was the Bahamas. No, I'm sorry, I lied. Aruba. Flew them to Aruba for a day. They got on the plane early, flew them to Aruba. When they got to Aruba, they food, barbecue, on the beach all day, and then they came back at nighttime. And that was like, it was on the news. It was, and Bobby, he remembers that day. He goes, "Oh, that was like one of the best days ever." We got on the airplane. They flew us to Aruba for the day. We all had like a huge day there, nice special events, great food and everything. And then at nighttime, they flew us back home, and that was our work day.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
No, that's good.
And that made the news. I remember that. I'm surprised you haven't heard of that. That's how big it was, and it was all over the news in Massachusetts. And then guess what happened to Jordan's Furniture? Everybody wanted to come work for Jordan's Furniture. Like, oh my God, this. You see? I mean, they're looking at their company.
So
hey, when are we going to do something like that? I mean, geez, look at that, man.
Yeah. So that's the best way to promote your business, right? Is to attract those people that wanted to that identify with that type of reward, right? Because a lot of the times we go in business, to answer your question, is like we do it, but a little bit different. So a lot of the times we don't spend the time in asking that person, what are your personal, professional, financial goal, right? So that's how you add a reward to that person from if it's personal, professional, financial, right? So a lot of the times it's very important to ask that question to your team so you can reward them, so you can align them to what's the vision, so you can help and maybe pay. Maybe there's somebody that wants to go to India and like, okay, but there's a project. You get the project done. You give me my the 24/7% profits, whatever. Everything goes smooth, no problems, zero mistake. I give you the plane tickets to go over there. I pay you for a whole week, and take your family. What do you think he's gonna do?
Do it.
It was part of his PPF goals, personal, professional, financial. So that's how you impact your team. And as people find out, it was in personal, professional, financial goals. So everybody's going, hey, can you do that review on me? And that's where you get them. Hey, guys, there's nothing to it. There's nothing to hide over here. Let's figure it out. This is where I need you. If you reach all this, we can impact you. And the company has to impact you in all three. But there's something in there that is very meaningful. That is you just grab the whole family and keep it there forever, or the wife is gonna say you will never leave that company because you impacted someone a lot. Whatever.
Is there like any like dream scenario that you would give a reward to? Let's say you have a company that's crushing it. You guys are freaking making money hand over fist, and you want to reward them in a way that, like I just told you, something crazy like Jordan's Furniture did. Like I said. What is your dream scenario of rewarding your team? Like what would you do?
I'm gonna take you there, but let me take you back. So I'm working on retiring 10 people, right?
Yeah.
$8,000 a month, right? So I'm trying to figure out how can I raise 24 million so I can retire, put them on an account and retire these people. I don't care who it is, just retire them. So if I become short, it'll retire me, my wife, right? And then 4 other, right? At least retire 6. When I say retire, that doesn't mean I'm gonna sit. That means some people that wants to sit, that's fine. But me, at least, have that coming, so take care of me, because the problem is people don't plan on that. So it goes back to your question. So you cannot reward your team if you didn't set them up for budgets, targets, what to bring. If on my new companies, yes, I'm doing it, but on the old one, we don't have none of that. We just reward them because they did a good job and they think, but really we may lose a little bit, but this job made more, so we may switch a little bit the money and we take care of it. But to answer your question, I will probably find out that person's house address and just figure it out and pay for it. Maybe
Really?
drop like a nice Corvette, like a nice Camaro. Just drop it with the title right there, and promote it. The reason why is because I want to promote it because people needs to know why, what that person did that changed that organization so much.
Yeah.
It's part of the PPF goal. So
Yeah.
I would do something like that if I had.
Do you guys have employee of the month at your job?
No, we don't. We don't have the time.
Yeah.
We don't have the time to follow up who's doing great. It's just like we're all over the place. We're like working hard, right? We're adopting process and systems right now, but it'll be a time that we can do. In construction, is not very.
Yeah.
They don't do it like that, but
Yeah.
but I imagine as we get more organized, more aligned, we're probably gonna do it.
I don't know. Tell me a little bit about like rewarding, man. So that's the subject for today is rewards, rewarding yourself, rewarding your team. Is there anything else you think we
tell you
should?
how I reward myself, man. I want to invest it back up into another company.
You like taking vacations, Victor?
Nah, I plan seminars that I involve my family, that I use as vacation, that I also work, that I want to go and get in the room. That's my vacation.
Mm-hmm.
But me taking a week or 2 weeks and sit like a dumbass over there in the beach or somewhere doing nothing, like, what the fuck? I'm wasting time, man. Time is very valuable. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's not like the old Victor. Now I'm on a different, journey, man, and a different purpose. All in, man. I can't take time off. Not because I can. I just don't want to. I just think and make me like sweating already. Like I don't want that. It gives me
It gets you yancy, right? Makes you feel like,
like, like I don't want to do that. That's why I say I would never want to retire, man. I love what I do so much, man. That is crazy. So my reward, man. I know what you're saying. I used to be like that. I used to be comfortable. I used to I can't wait for Christmas and all that stuff and just sit down and take those 2 weeks off and piss off my boss. And I say, look, fuck you. I'm now gonna take a whole month and I don't care if you take me back, and I come back on January. And the only reason that he took me back is because I gave him so much value that he can't get rid of me. It was hard for him to replace me and all that stuff. But back then, remember, it was no process, no system, no leadership. It was none of that shit. This came in alignment, strategies, and all that stuff. This came like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
All the companies need to be aligned, or the discipline, blah, 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 whatever, right? So back then, it was impossible to identify, really, I can replace this motherfucker with this one because you didn't have no process and systems and how the roles and responsibilities and stuff like that. So I used to be that guy. I used to just stay home, set up lights, and just clean the yard and break the leaves and just can't wait for Christmas and all that stuff. Now, man, I'm like, I pay somebody to come and set my lights,
you still like Christmas though, right?
I love Christmas, but I love it now because I'm working and I see how everything is moving. I pay somebody to come and set up the lights and all that stuff, and I enjoyed it, man. I'm sorry, but I don't know. I'm not the old guy no more. I'm like, this is the new me, and this is what I love. And actually, don't get me wrong, I love gifts. Part of Christmas is when somebody give you a gift.
What do you?
When I was broke, man, my kids didn't give me shit. The reward they gave me, a pair of socks that they go to Ross or Marshalls. They got on $4.99. Freaking underwears that somebody put the wrong size on the wrong bag, and now they give me this underwear like this, like this size. And I finally one day I said, "Fuck all this, man." I went to my wife and my kids and I say, "Motherfucker, never gave me nothing no more from socks, underwears, shoes, none of that." And then I went to my dad's house and I said, "Mom, Dad, no more of this." And they're like, "Wow, we're giving it to you from our hearts." And I'm like, "No, just don't give me nothing then. Give me cornflakes or something. But don't give me no more of this, please." Because it used to bother the shit out of me. So and then I went back.
What do you get in your family What are you
No,
getting?
hold on. No, I want to go back.
Okay, go ahead.
So 2 years ago, I created the kids' contracts. I said, you motherfuckers, you're going to work your ass. This is what you're going to do. And you get a $2,000 bonus so you can buy me a $500 gift. You remember those the contracts?
Yeah.
I think I still have
We
them
have it in
somewhere.
an episode. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's why I can't wait for Christmas because Jesus is coming, man.
So a little off
But
subject.
I also want
What
a
do-
little gift.
What are you getting your kids for Christmas? Don't worry, they're not going to see this episode.
They're not gonna see it. So what I got my kids for Christmas for these years, I signed them into Cardone University.
Oh, nice.
So it's gonna cost me about probably about $1,400 a month for them to be on Cardone U and all that stuff. They gotta go. So I purchased the business edition where I can track where they can quiz them and all that stuff that I can see how many minutes and how they interact.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that's their gift.
Nice.
That's their gift.
What do you-
They'll probably get something out like $200-300 each.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing big. I don't,
How about
I
Yolanda?
put
What
it
are you
more
getting
on
Yolanda?
education. Same thing.
Yeah. You put her in university too?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you did.
I'm going into Cardone U too. Fuck yeah, man.
All right. Well, besides
Sales
Cardone-
and marketing, man. That's all you need in life for the next 5 to 10 years. And then whatever comes different that you got to adjust, we will figure out what's the university, and then we will buy that one. Right now, sales. If you're not a good sales and you're not a good marketer, you suck. You can't sell, you can't market, so you're not going to sell, you're not going to be successful.
Yeah.